Okay, welcome back to Football Manager 2023, and this IF Brommapojkarna save. I think we're around episode 18. I'm not certain of that. We ended off, obviously, 133 days ago at this Real Madrid game. We lost quite badly in the end. We then went through the Svenska Cupen. We easily beat these guys. We beat Göteborg. We lost in extra time after conceding a 90th minute equaliser against Hammarby. Not great. Won a couple of friendlies, and then the Allsvenskan is pretty much all we've done. We did lose to Elfsborg. Not great. We were 3-0 down, but other than that, it's been pretty plain sailing, aside from... Okay, in fairness, we did... Oh, this was class. This was actually a really good one, where I mean, we scored in the 95th minute, and I really thought... Okay, well, surely that's the winning goal. Mahrez has now retired. You guys didn't really get to see him at all, I don't think. He was here for half a season. He was kind of okay. Our biggest issue this season has actually been... so this is 83 minutes there. We were 3-1 down. No, we were 2-1 down. That was 83. We're at 94-45. Muller bangs one in. Surely the winner. And then we go right down the other end and concede somehow. Our big issue this season has been... which side are we on? Look, even with a man sent off for half the game, we still dominated. Like, we really did deserve to win this. Our big issue has actually been registering or, like, making matchday squads that work. So this is the team we just put out for our last game, which is not our best team, because we've got a couple of Champions League games coming up against TJK Legion from, I think, Tallinn. Am I making that up? Yes, from Tallinn, Estonia. So I'm guessing we're going to beat them quite easily, but I thought, you know what, it's the Champions League. We've missed the whole season, so I better come back at some point. Oh, okay, there's a lot to catch you up on. They robbed Nikolai Muller. If we can go to Champions League and award winners and Golden Boot, and you're going to go, wow, Erling Haaland, he must have really finished the season strong. No, you'll notice he has 13 goals. If we go to player overview, can we go back a season? Maybe if I go... I don't actually know how to go back a season in the stats. But I'm telling you, Muller had 15, or 16 or something. He had more than Haaland. But they're like, oh, those were in qualifiers. They don't count. Well, why were they on the board? Why were they on the board if they don't count? Why would you get my hopes up that we were going to win the Golden Boot? Also, I spent so long making fun of Kai Havertz. Now he's linked to Arsenal. Arsenal, this is going to go up quite soon. Please don't sign Kai Havertz. He's good for Germany. Sometimes, but I don't want Kai Havertz. He's really bad. I don't believe in Kai Havertz. Not even slightly. The new Saints are having a great season. They got someone called Ryan Reynolds, who should really be taking care of Wrexham. How are Wrexham doing? I guess we can't really check on them because I don't know. Oh, no, they're up to League 2, so there is promotion in. Oh yeah, obviously there is. Panache Makwiramiti, Zimbabwean. Anyway, what I wanted to update you guys on is the World Cup, which is happening because Nigeria just got knocked out. I also am realizing I didn't actually finish what I was talking about. Apparently, Netherlands won the 2022 World Cup. I don't even know if I mentioned that. I've never seen it before, I don't think. Norway are in the World Cup semi-final, which is fun. Nigeria only just got knocked out, which means Nathaniel Nwosu, who is their starting goalkeeper, has been around just playing for them for the whole thing. It's actually kind of a good thing because we can't register a team unless we have 9 homegrown players between our starting team and bench. And we have a lot of players who are not homegrown. So, like, most of our starting team... Nwosu, no. Ndai, no. Diop, no. Gonzalez, no. Anthony, no. Mvue, no. Marlon Torres, no. Kovalenko, no. Kasula, no. Curtis Jones. I signed Curtis Jones. We really didn't need him. But I thought, hey, we got the chance to sign Curtis Jones. He's clearly not lived up to the hype in the Premier League, but he's not been that good for us either, to be honest. But he was free, so why not? I think that's all we've done with transfers. I do believe. Well, actually, you can see there we just sold Leach Home. Oh, we sold Joao Tavares and Monier Lassie. I don't know if those happened at the last episode or when they happened. I told you we sold. I don't know. I've literally not checked in on him at all. How's he doing? Pretty poorly. 6.83. Has he been injured? Did they get him injured? There's no way. Oh no. Okay, we've only played 13 games. He's 4th. He's 11 points behind. How do you think he feels? Just to be clear, these were the 2 replacements. They're the 5th and 6th best players in the league. He's not even top 20. He's not even close. He's probably not top 100. It's a bit embarrassing, I would say. Also, Nikolai Muller, best player in the league. Fair play to him. He's having another very good season. Okay, do you know what? just speaking of, let's see. Is the grass always greener? Clearly not. The grass is bad. He's worth 75,000 now. I think there's a chance we get him back. When are you out of contract? 2027? Okay, so he's got a year left on his contract. Unfortunately, they're paying him 10,500 a week, which is actually quite a lot. He did play 2 games for them, apparently. Both off the bench. And he fouled twice. He didn't do anything else. He did get fouled once, and he fouled twice. He's not even getting on in cup competitions. Yeah, he's just like locked down in the under-21s doing absolutely nothing. He's 21 now. He's not played for Ivory Coast again. What a waste. What a waste of talent. They've probably killed his development as well. Like, I feel like he probably wouldn't develop super well if I, like, brought him back. Because he's basically just done nothing for 2 years? When did he leave? He left in 2024. Yeah, 2 years now he's been doing absolutely nothing. I feel like his development might have, like, really fallen off. But for now, we've got our 2 legs against TJK Legion. I suspect we should be winning these quite comfortably. This is essentially our starting lineup at this point, which would be Nwosu in goal. Sidklev's done a fine job whenever we've called on him. He's a good backup goalkeeper. We've got Amadou at fullback. We've got Marlon Torres and Frederick Nissen, who's the captain, in the middle. Mvue and Kovalenko at the centre mid. Anthony on the right. Gonzalez on the left. Kasula, central attacking mid. That's kind of where he slotted in recently. And then Muller up top, obviously. Still don't have a backup striker, to be honest. Our backup striker is kind of Kasula or Leach Home, who is leaving in like the next 3 days. Sometimes Pettersson as well. We don't actually have another striker because Smeds is out on loan. And I think DeLuga is as well, but DeLuga's clearly not going to make it here. I would hope we win this. Even if we don't, I think we'll definitely win the home leg, but hopefully we win this one. So they have not very many big name players here. TJK Legion not feel what they have the entire thing of Legion as their shortened name. That's quite a bit longer than it needs to be. That central trio of Mvue, Kovalenko, and Kasula is unbelievably good. Like, we are really, really solid now. Freddie! There we go. He's had a couple of seasons where he wasn't really scoring too many, but he's got a bit back into the ring of it this year. 3 goals in, what, 15? About 15 games? Mvue. Through to Anthony. Oh, that was a penalty. Back to Mvue. Tries to get through to Anthony. Not the best pass. Marlon Torres. Took him a while to settle, but he's been a bit better. He's not had an amazing season, but he's been solid enough. All the way over to Torres. To Nissen. To Kovalenko. Kovalenko. Chip pass to Gonzalez. Back across. Doesn't quite get there. We want a good start from Muller because we want that top scorer again. Francisco Gonzalez. Great start to the game for him. We're only 4 minutes in, so... Okay, apparently that was offside. I just realized I didn't have replays on for goals because I think I turned those off because, I don't know, they kind of slowed the game down if I'm just playing by myself, but I've turned them back on now for our next 7 goals. Gonzalez into Torres. We're really mostly creating from set pieces here. Aro. Mvue wins it to Muller. Muller kicks it off somebody, which was not great. Oh, come on. Jeez, I thought the way this highlight was building, I thought we were going to lose that somehow. Kovalenko. Through to that is just... like astonishingly good. That ball through from Kovalenko was so perfectly weighted. Kovalenko is so good. The whole midfield three is fantastic. I still think I'm going to get Bergvall back. I still think I'm going to get him back. I just surely after like a year at Gothenburg, when he sees that we're still like competing in the Champions League and they're doing nothing, surely he's like, okay, maybe I'll come back. Or Nissen nearly scored again. Alternatively, they might just end up selling him abroad for like not very much. Because surely he asked for that in his contract. Like, if he insisted on it in a contract with us, surely he's asking for a contract, like a release clause to foreign clubs. Muller's he's good at taking that little touch around the goalkeeper. It's like his preferred thing now. I don't know that he has like tries to round the goalkeeper as one of his instructions, but another ball from Kovalenko. That was unbelievable. That little flick around the goalkeeper that takes him wide and then just has to finish. He's great. He's phenomenal. I have no... If we want to take that step up and win the Champions League, maybe we need to replace him, but for now, I mean, he's about to get a hat-trick. Is he on the... Yeah, he is. Okay. Hat-trick, 27 minutes. He's back to take this scoring title, whether they will give it to him or not. He's got it in his mind, and he is here to defend it. Hat-trick in the first 27 minutes. He's quite good. Novikov, this is the first like real attack for them. Kondratsky to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Bespomat. Let me get him back. What's happening? I'm not paying attention. Bespomostnov. Doesn't matter. He's going to be highlighted for the whole game now, so we can keep track of Bespomostnov. Nissen! Look at him go. Maybe he wants the scoring title. He's like, I'm gonna get the golden boot this year. Francisco Gonzalez and Kovalenko have put in some unbelievable balls. Anthony. This is a great start. This is a real confidence builder for our Champions League run. Across to Gonzalez, headed out to Ndai. Gets the touchline, cuts back to Gonzalez, across to Anthony, it's blocked, back to Nissen, he's on his hat-trick. If we get another penalty, Nissen is taking it. Francisco Gonzalez. Ooh, goes for it himself, Arrow saves. Are we going to win this when he boots it over the top? I think we will. Boots it over the top, all the way to Nwosu. Is that going to go in somehow? No, okay. Feels like a weird place to start. Oh no, I guess it started with a free kick, did it? Anthony to Muller. He is not giving up this scoring. He is going for this golden boot, whether it kills him. He might get 5 in this game. He's already on 4, and we're not even at half time yet. What did he get last season? 16 or 17? Holland only got 13. I think he was at like 16 or 17. He's already at 4, and we're 1 game in. Francisco Gonzalez. He's got to score one of these, right? One of them is going to go in. There you go. It was sort of inevitable. If they keep fouling us 30 yards out, Francisco Gonzalez is going to get one of them in the top corner. They're like letting him practice over and over again. We do this a lot though, where we'll score like 6 or 7 in the first 40 minutes and then just halt and give up. I don't want that here. I want to win 15-0. Anthony, back to Amadou. Through to Anthony, across to Muller. That's number 5? Gonzalez and 2 for Nissen. Yeah, that's 5 for Muller. Is he already on a 10? He's already on a 10. He's on a 10 in the 41st minute. 42nd minute. There's an assist for Anthony. His first in the game, maybe? It's tough to keep track. We've got 8 goals, but I think they've mostly been Kovalenko and Gonzalez. No, Anthony's got another one. I see another one for Anthony. No, we're doing okay. Mvue, Torres. What do you say at halftime in this one? Like, good work. Wait. No, we got it back. Kovalenko. I think maybe we're like killers now. Like before, it was like, fine, we're 6-0 up, let's just relax. Now it's like, no. We're going for the throat. We're going for 20. Nissen to Steven Mvue. Back to Nissen. To Mvue. To Gonzalez. To Kovalenko. To Gonzalez. To Nissen. To Mvue. To Muller. Shot block. Leonardo Casula. What a finish. It was like, oh no, they got the ball back. They got it back for 1 millisecond before it rolled to Casula and he just smashed it into the top corner. This was like a little curler. We're like playing trick shots now. Muller got the assist off their defender. He's like, if I bounce it off his foot, it might roll to Casula. Good first half. Solid stuff. 25 shots, 13 on target, 9 goals. And I having a pretty bad game here, just a 7. We're doing okay. We're doing okay so far. But I want to see better finishing in the second half. It got to 221 without a highlight here, so they didn't have a highlight in the first 2 minutes, which is probably like what they were hoping for. Let's keep it like shut up shop for the first 2 minutes, because that's 10. Can we get 20? 20 may be pushing it. 15 I'd be happy with. Can we get 30-0 over the 2 legs? I thought this would be quite easy. I thought we'd win like 10-0 over the 2 legs maybe. Like this should be a match well within our range of just absolutely destroying the opposition. I wasn't really thinking like 30-0 over 2 legs. Torres to Ndai. And we can make some subs soon, I guess. Gonzalez to Kovalenko. We're not bringing Muller off. Muller is staying on for both these games. That's 2 hat-tricks. We're at 51 minutes. Can he get 3? I think he can. He's already up to 6 goals. What's the most goals ever in a Champions League game? Has anyone ever got 7? 7's a lot. For sure nobody's ever got 9 in a Champions League game. Like, you definitely have some super high scoring qualifiers, but not like 20-0 high scoring. We got Korin to Kondratsky, we win it back. Nikoyev. Torres to Ndai. Forward to Gonzalez. To Muller. Oh, just wide. Okay, Nissen to Ndai. To Kovalenko, back to Nissen. To Mvue. Mvue to Kasula. Chipped over the top to Muller. To Gonzalez. Oh, corner? Okay. It was a good save. We'll give him credit. That was one save. Gonzalez, he's looking for Nissen. Or Muller. Oh my god. Chance to break. Timofeyev. No, he's lost it. Muller chased all the way back and caught him. Okay, we've made a few changes. I brought off Frederick Nissen because he was the most tired player that we had. I bet you they're going to ask me after the game, like, how did Frederick Nissen feel about being brought... Did we just give away a penalty? How did Frederick Nissen feel about being brought off on a hat-trick? Oh no, lads, come on. He had a great chance there. Don't just kick it straight at him. I mean, good work in Wosu. It's the first thing he's had to do all game, and they just like kicked the penalty softly to him. I feel like they're going to ask me in the press conference after, like, oh, why, how did Frederick Nissen feel about being brought off on a hat-trick? And it's like, he's a centre-back. He wasn't really on a hat-trick. Anthony to Camera to Amadou. Back to Camera. Back to Zeg. Zeg to Kovalenko. Chip to Anthony to Jones. Come on, Curtis. Curtis Jones just hasn't been... he's been fine. He's been good, but he's not been great. Okay, look, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. We were 11-0 up in like 45 minutes or something, and we've given up a bit. This is what I don't like. I want to push. I want to go for 20. Like, we're never going to win 30-0 across 2 legs now. We might not even win 20-0. I called it for 30, and now we might not get 20? It's tough. It's a tough scene. But, you know, I think we're going to win. That's the upside. It's unlikely they're going to come back. We did save their one chance. See, even Muller is struggling. He's only got 6 this game. That's going to do it. 39 shots, 19 on target, 6.48 on the XG. If we go through that, we have... is that the bottom? Wow, we didn't... 52 minutes. We didn't score a goal. We won 11-0 and we didn't score a goal for the last 40 minutes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... for Muller, plus did I see an assist? I did see 1 assist in there. He kind of assisted the Kasula goal, but I guess not technically. 2 assists for Anthony. Got a 3 for Kovalenko. 1, 2, just the 2 for Francisco Gonzalez, plus the goal, and then 2 goals for Nissen. So good game overall. Was Frederick Nissen frustrated by your decision to take him off when he was on for a hat-trick? No, he wasn't. He's a centre-back and he was tired. Leave me alone. I mean, way to bring it down, Vigo. Can't get my head around all the Alexander Kovalenko praise. We should have won that by so many more, and he was a part of that. I mean, on the one hand, look, maybe we could have won by more, but Alexander Kovalenko got a goal and 3 assists or something, and we won 11-0. I think the criticism is maybe a little bit harsh. Oh, come on. You hate to see it. Injured kicking the ball. I'm going to blame Vigo. I mean, he didn't need to send that message. Out for 3 to 4 weeks. Do not love that, but we have a lot of backup at centre midfield at least. That is like the one thing we've got going for us, although Kamara just got injured, but only for a couple of days, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a rematch of the 2010 final in the World Cup. England beat Norway on extra time in the third place playoff, but we have Netherlands and Spain. The game thinks very, very highly of the Netherlands. I don't feel like they're they're quite good enough to maybe win the 2022 World Cup and then maybe go back to back at the 2026 one. I mean, they're still playing Daley Blind, 35-year-old Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk's really dropped down a level or two in the last year. I feel like at 35 he's probably not going to be like one of the best centre-backs in the world. Daley Blind, I'm shocked that he's only going to be 36 in 2026. I thought he was already about 35. But yeah, this is not... doesn't look like a team that should really be winning a World Cup to me. Although, importantly, they do have Xavi Simons in their squad, so... that's a Goal United and Claremont foot legend. I think it's unlikely we're going to be able to get him at IF Brommapojkarna, but you never know. If we really up our level, it's possible. This is really just like salt in the wound, but Nathaniel Nwosu did just win the best young player at the World Cup. I mean, it does feel a bit harsh. This has historically gone to quite good players. Overmars, Owen, Landon Donovan, he was so good at that World Cup. Podolski, Muller, Pogba, Mbappe, Timber, and now Nwosu. I feel like if he was still playing for us, they wouldn't have given it to him. I mean, he is still playing for us, but he's on loan from PSG, which, you know, maybe we'll get him back one day, permanently. We have not changed a lot here. I thought the first leg went pretty okay. So we just dropped Kasula back into Kovalenko's position, which is arguably like a more comfortable position for him, and put Kosic in at central attacking mid. It's the only change, really the only change we needed, I think. Not a great start for us. 5 minutes and we are only just into the first highlight, and it could be for them. Marlon Torres. Forward to Amadou Ndiaye. To Mvue, chipped over the top to Muller. Lovely finish. Lovely finish. Also, that was Amadou Diop. Not Amadou Ndiaye. Amadou to Mvue. Lovely little chip pass. Muller with his 7th goal of the tournament, and he's about 95 minutes into the tournament for himself. Oh, I don't love that they're getting a highlight immediately from kickoff. I've forgotten it again. I've lost him. Bespos Mostinov or something. Mvue tries to get it through to Anthony, but doesn't quite get there. Kasula, chip to Gonzalez, whipped across. Anthony, come on. Got to do better there. Okay, cleared by Nurmik to Amadou. Back to Nwosu, to Torres, to Mvue, back to Torres, to Kasula. Kasula, lovely ball to Anthony. He's not going to mess that one up. 2-0. Only 2-0 in 15 minutes is pretty poor for us, I think. Based on how the last game went away from home. Do we have nobody in our stadium? Has anyone shown up to watch us? Is there nobody here? We're like one of the best teams in Europe and nobody cares. There's like nobody in this stadium right now. It's very sad. Arrow, we win that. Anthony, like they're not motivated because who are they playing for? It's basically just like a training match. Amadou. I mean, they don't need to be playing for anything, but I want 20-0. Gonzalez to Anthony. Okay, Anthony's getting some goals. Look, it's nice to stat pad a little bit sometimes. Look, they all have goal bonuses, or like most of the attackers have goal bonuses, so like both seasonal and just per goal. So they're probably wanting to add like 3 or 4 in these easy games so that they can get up to like their 10 or 15 goals needed for their goal bonus. So, you know, take advantage. Gonzalez whips it in. Muller, oh, trying to head it in from there. Probably a bit far out. Arrow to Aribov, but we win it through Anthony. Kosic gives it away. Not great. Nissen to Mvue. Over to Amadou. Can get it on the line. Yes, he can to Anthony. Anthony round his man so easily. Muller, Kasula gets blocked, but Steven Mvue, 2nd goal of the season. Not been a great goal scoring season for him. I feel like he was much more of a contributor last season. I feel like he had 7 or 8 last season, and this is just his 2nd. Oh, that was a good block. I thought that was a great goal as well. I thought that Muller blocked the Kasula shot. I'm glad to see it was actually a defender. feel like Mvue is just rubbing it in that defender's face. Stephen Mvue. Clattered. Is that a red card? I suspect that's not going to go great for them. Was that a red card? I don't think it was. Maybe it was just a yellow that for some reason was a highlight. That's 8 for Nikolai. No, it's 7. Still 7. It was a red card. So that's it's gonna make it tougher for them, I will say. They were 15 down. Now I'm thinking it might be over. We might have this one. 15 goals in 50 minutes, down a man. It's gonna be tough. Okay, we lost it though. They had a chance for one there and die. Through to Gonzalez. How are we not scoring? Like, we're basically on the edge of their box for the entire game with a man advantage. Thank you. Okay. Is that offside? No. Okay. Lovely stuff. Nissen to Mvue. Turns his man to Anthony. Cuts inside. Little ball through to Kasula. Tapped on. Gonzalez. Not the best goalkeeping, but that happens. Ndai. Crossfield ball to Amadou. Amadou around his man. Terrible cross. Nurmic clears. Oh, and Kondratsky wins it. Unfortunately, Kondratsky is the only player within 60 yards of our goal, so not great. Ndai. Mvue to Kasula. Like, tactically, I don't really know what you do if you're the Legion manager here. That's a hat-trick for Anthony, by the way. If you're 17-0 down, and down to 10 men, I think you're probably in, like, damage limitation. That is an unbelievable cross, by the way. That's an unbelievable goal. Again, not the best goalkeeping, but unbelievable goal. I think you're in damage limitation mode at this point. Gonzalez. Can you find Nissen? No. It gets cleared. Mvue to Gonzalez. To Torres. Marlon Torres, first goal! What an absolute cracker. This is his first goal for the club. I was imagining it would probably be a header and not like an unreal strike from the edge of the box. Oh, like, let it... What a weird, like... He, like, opened his body up and let it roll. I assumed it was with his left foot from where he was facing, but he, like, opened his body up and struck it with his right. That's a hard technique to master. Can we get one more before halftime? Can we get 2 more before halftime? We got the time for it. Kosic... Not been great, Kosic. He's only playing a 7.1, which in an attack that scored 7 goals in a half is not very good. Like, he's just not, he's not gelling with Kasula so much, I think. Amadou to Kasula. To Gonzalez. Gonzalez, is that a hat-trick for Gonzalez? I've sort of lost track. I think that's 2. Second, okay, second of the game. What is that? 2 for Gonzalez, 3 for Anthony, 2 for Muller? That would only be 7. Who else has a high rating? Did Kasula? No, Torres scored. I don't feel like Arrow was even trying to save that one. Anthony, can we get 2 before halftime? I was joking, but Amadou. To Ndai, that was a great ball. Oof, good save. Do you know what? Fair play. Good work, Arrow. I don't love that this is still going on for them. Amadou. Anthony. Muller. I really thought he'd done it. I thought he'd kept us out. But that is 9 and that is 20. And we've still got a half to go. God, Muller's really... I don't know if he's like gotten better at timing his runs or if their defense... It was a header. He just like let it bop off his head and roll in. This is not a goalkeeper that we're going to be looking to sign. 3.37 XG for 9 goals there. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling like we're probably going to win this. Okay, corner for us. Gonzalez. Oh, no, that was Nissen. Okay. Frederick Nissen now has more goals against Legion than he does against every team in the Swedish league. He's got just 2 against... Oh, Arrow. Just 2 against the Swedish league teams, and he's already got 3 against Legion, which is pretty good. Good return for a centre-back. Okay, we made 4 subs because people were getting a little bit tired, and also... I don't know. Team was sort of hitting a bit of a wall. They hadn't scored in a while. That is... I've lost track. Is that 3? That's his hat-trick for the game, so that's his 9th of the season in the Champions League. Which is decent. Decent return for 2 games. Bear in mind, Haaland got 13 last season and was given the Golden Boot. 9 after 2 games is a good return. He's going for 25 this year. Okay, again, a real quiet spell. Like, what are we doing in these quiet spells? Like, we are just, like, dominating the ball entirely, so I don't know what's happening. Like, they've only got 10 men. How are they holding out for, like, 20 minutes at a time? Arrow? Can we win this? I feel like we do win it, yeah. Curtis Jones to Pedersen. Through to Muller. Come on, lads, come on. We gotta do better with these. We can't be the sort of team that gets 11-0 up and then just throws in the towel, but it feels like we're going to do this in back-to-back games. We didn't score in the last 40 minutes of the first leg. Are we not going to score in the last third? Thank you. Okay, is that 4? No, that's 3. 3 different hat-tricks in this game, which is fun. We've now had hat-trick for Pedersen. No, not Pedersen. Hat-trick for Anthony, hat-trick for Muller, and hat-trick for Gonzalez as well. Terrible shot from Jones. Very good finish from Gonzalez. Can we get 25? Look, 25 is very doable. Gonzalez. Round his man, cuts back, doesn't get there. Torres, out wide to Amadou. Amadou back to Torres. Torres, all the way back to Nwosu. Okay, probably could have played Sidclev in this game. Just give him a run out. I don't feel like Nwosu was really needed. Kosic to Gonzalez to Camara. That didn't feel like great goalkeeping. I don't want to like throw Arrow under the bus here, but I feel like this was not his best effort. in a 2-leg tie of many bad efforts. It felt a bit like it was straight at him and he dived and missed it. Indai into Gonzalez. One more for 25. Kosic to Jones. Cross to Pedersen, keeps it in. Oh, cleared. Torres to Camara to Jones to Kosic to Jones. Curtis Jones just can't score. One by Torres to Amadou. Down the line to Gonzalez. I think he's offside. That's a great save! That's a great save! I think he was offside, unfortunately. If VAR is in effect, it would have ruled that out, but that was a great save. Arrow with his first great save. Curtis Jones. Can he do something? Ever? No, is the answer. It feels like an okay corner, but still no. One more shot for 50. Our next shot will be our 50th of the game, which feels like a nice milestone. Kosic, back to Abramson, to Ndai. Through to Gonzalez, across... Okay. Lads, are we really not going to get 25? Okay, last chance. Okay, ball in from Kosic. He's had a bad game. Penalty? No? Camera. 2 guys on yellows. One of them has to be sent off. How is nobody getting sent off? Gonzalez. Last chance. Oh, lads. Come on. Really disappointing. 24-0. We did get to 50 shots, so that is nice, but that's disappointing. Again, foot off the gas in the second half. Not so much, actually, no, maybe not in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Forgot there was more up there. 1, 2, 3. What? Is there not? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Vue is 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so we were 9-0 at half time. So yeah, we did again let our sort of foot off the gas at the second half. Not our best stuff, you know? Our 2 first halves, very, very good. No complaints. Second halves, could have done better. It's a good performance. I'm not going to complain. But, yeah, look, it was brilliant. They were kind of all brilliant. So I'm not going to talk about just one goal. So 24-0 on aggregate is a good start for us. You'd be hard pressed to complain. I am finding a way, but it feels a bit unreasonable. Let's just check this. Can we see the goals stats? So we already have the top goal scorer by 5. He's averaging 20 minutes per goal. Gonzalez has 4. Nissen has 3. Anthony has 3. Those are 4 of the 5 top scorers, so that's pretty good. If we look at player overview, most assists, Francisco Gonzalez is already on a 6. Casula 5. Kovalenko's played 1 game for 3. Anthony also 3. Muller has had 26 shots. He's played 2 games and he's had 26 shots. Gonzalez has had 14. Francisco Gonzalez has 32 key passes, which is more than the next 2 combined. We haven't really won any tackles, because I don't think we've really lost the ball. Clean sheets 2 for Nwosu, lovely stuff. We had different men of the match in each match, though, so we don't actually have that. But shots on target per 90, that's going to be mostly us. And can I see top ratings? Where is just we go overview? Average rating. So that is going to be 10, 9.75, 9.6, 9.059. So those are the top 5 for us. And then we also have 7th, 10th, and 11th. Or joint 10th, I guess. Plus Stephen Vouet at a 7.95. So we've been good. Good start. We will get this draw. Okay, we won. Of course we did. Kasula takes the plaudits. Fair play. Both matches are left centre midfielder got man of the match. This is Leachholm's final day. Transfer window, that's fine. Well, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, obviously we're going to win the league. I would have told you that at the start, but there's no point in telling you because there was no money difference. So I may as well just say, yeah, we'll finish mid-table and then go and win the league by 10 points. Okay, apparently we've actually had our draw already. We'll be playing against FC Shkupi from North Macedonia, okay. Or Dynamo Batumi from Georgia. So, feeling pretty good about those two. I think we'll... Look, if we draw somebody good in the Champions League, I'll come back for it. If not, I'll just coast through to the groups, which I think we should be able to do with where we're at now. Like, what did we win in the first leg last year? Like, how far have we come on? Wait, did we go straight into... Did we drop into a lower... What? How are we dropping into a lower... What? So last year we went straight into the second qualifying round, and this year we're going straight into the first? How has Sweden gotten worse? We got through the group, the big group, the league. But, I mean, okay, in the second leg we only won 3-2. So I feel like 24-0 in the first leg is a step up from that. If we draw a team that I think we might lose to, we'll come back. But I feel good against like all of the teams that are probably going to be in this phase. So we might come back for groups. I feel like that's a good place to go. Good start. Very good start. Okay, that is going to do it for this episode. We will be back, hopefully for groups, if we don't get any draws that are too difficult. I don't think we will. And yeah, we will attempt to win the Champions League. Not really sure how far this series is going to go, because I feel like it might take us like 10 years to get to the point where our squad is good enough to win. But, you know, we will try for a little bit at least. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Till then, have a good one. Bye bye.